Hello everyone, it's Yin Yang Total War, and I am back to once again discuss the Shadows of Change. This time, however, I will not be talking about the DLC price point, the surrounding controversy, or my own opinion. Today, we're actually going to be talking about the blog post introducing Mother Ostankya. So, let's get into it. Salutations, friends. Having already delved into the Changeling of Tzeentch and Yuan Bo of Grand Cathay, the time has come to cap off our preview of the upcoming DLC Shadows of Change by meeting its third legendary lord, Kislev's own boogeyman, Mother Ostankya. Shadows of Change arrives in Total War Warhammer 3 alongside Update 4.0 on August 31st. There's currently 10% off the pre-order price through this link. Your feedback, we welcome it. Actually, scratch that. We need it. The good and the bad. So, if you've got opinions, thoughts, or hot takes on any and all things Warhammer 3, head over to your medium of choice and lay them on us. Sorry, I skipped a word there. These are the they're the usual ones, guys. So if you don't have the Steam, the official forums, or the official Discord, then hop on over to the blog and it'll give you a link to them. But getting right back into it, Mother Ostankya. The tales of monsters and entities lurking in the dark are particularly horrifying in the Warhammer world because more often than not, they are true. The Kislevite children are haunted with storied whispers of Mother Ostankya, a tale used to frighten them into obedience with a single chilling phrase. Mother Ostankya will punish you. Blimey. I really enjoy their little bits of humor that they pour into here. I know a lot of people don't, but whatever. As the guardian of Kislev, Mother Ostankya draws her power from the woodlands, fens, and oblasts, holding those who stray into their lands terminally accountable. When war comes to her door, she follows the armies of Kislev into battle, utilizing her magic to support and protect Kislev soldiers while punishing those who dare oppose them. As a melee-capable artillery chariot, Mother Ostankya is one with her mounted sled cauldron. She's able to launch ranged spirits from her mount to keep her foes at bay or engage in melee combat, wherein her cauldron sprouts vicious spider legs and rips through adversaries. It sounds like she plays on the battlefield a lot like Kugoth, and for those of you who have seen battle footage, definitely let me know, because that's what it sounds like. I personally haven't watched any of it just because I haven't had much time to. With a mastery of magic, Mother Ostankya buffs and debuffs those around her with a barrage of blessings and curses. The Crown of Claws wards off missile attacks, while the Spirit Bear active ability fires an ethereal bear projectile that deals big damage and sends enemies flying. So her... Why with the bears, man? Finally, the Gulyas ability creates a mushroom cloud of blessings for her allies, showering them in healing spores, replenishing their health and fatigue. And morale. So, it sounds like she plays like Kugoth on the battlefield, but her her cauldron spreads spider legs like one of the Heartless in the Aladdin world from Kingdom Hearts, and she drops nukes, nuclear arms that hug you. So that's pretty cool. To purge the world of corruption, Mother Ostankya and her hags must first cast 5 forbidden hexes, with each requiring the consumption of spirit essence. This new resource can be obtained by, among other things, ridding regions of corruption, safeguarding and holding locations with magic forests, and winning battles. Each hex has its own set of benefits for Mother Ostankya's empire, letting her teleport armies between magical forests, cleanse corruption from a region, or bewitch enemy settlements. Obtained by prevailing in battle, each hex must first be cast separately. Once all have been cast, however, they can combine to unleash a final hex so horrifying that it can cripple the entire race in a single blow. That's pretty cool. Deep within the forest, far from the sight of others, Mother Ostankya conjures up blessings and curses. Both forms of incantations are crafted by collecting trinkets found throughout the world to then combine in the witch's hut. Depending on the items at her disposal, multiple blessings or curses can be conjured at once for use when the time is right. Blessings grant positive benefits that gift new abilities to units prior to battle. Curses, however, seek only to impair the enemy and can be unleashed upon the opposing characters and units on the battlefield. Both types of incantations can be assigned in the pre-battle screen. That's very cool. So it sounds kind of like the Clan Molder thing that they do, but you can also assign like the negative stuff to the enemy. I really like that. And just jumping back up here, because I don't think that I even like processed what I was reading. She uses magical forest, which sounds like she's adapting the wood elf stuff. So is she only good in magical forest? No, she can't be, because looking at this, let's look at this picture real quick. Here, come here. There we go. Yeah, because that's a good climate zone for her. Also, is she in Nagorond? Why is she in Nagorond? I'm so confused by this. They really got to start including more what's the word? Like details about stuff like this. Like, don't put a picture of her in Nagorond and then not tell me what the deal is with that. Don't tell me that she also conquers magical forest and then not explain to me what she's doing with the magical forest. Like, is that her only thing? Can she occupy other kinds of zones? When she does occupy other kinds of zones, is it limited like the wood elves? Like, what's the deal? Anyway, and I apologize for the cut, everyone. I did have to step away for just a moment, but I am back. So, picking back up where we left off, looking at hag witches. Mother Ostankya is not the only witch arriving in Kislev. The hag witches, a new hero with 3 different variants of in the lores of death, shadows, and beasts, serves as a wizard caster in the same vein as her legendary overseer, although she also comes with her own tricks. With the Koldunja, guys, I'm not going to butcher this pronunciation. With the spirit active ability, the Lore of Beast Hag Witch can summon an ethereal thing in the woods to conduct its bidding. More on those below. The Lore of Shadows Hag Witch has access to whatever this word is, Foresight, a single target curse that reduces a hostile's armor and missile resistance, leaving them ripe for the picking. Plus, with the whatever this word is, ward active ability, the Lore of Death Hag Witch can bless her allies with a buff to ward saves. The Akshina Ambushers, which look like they should have been the hero in this DLC, with a name like Akshina Ambushers, it's no surprise that these agents, yeah, they probably were the hero in this DLC actually, and then they got redone at the last minute. It's no surprise that these agents of loyalty have an affinity for woodland. Often responsible for unexplained deaths across the lands, the Akshina Ambushers haunt their foes with murderous intent, hiding out of sight in wait for any messengers or travelers that happen to pass. They are also handy on the battlefield, however, as ranged damage dealers with Stalk and Vanguard attributes. These stealthy killers can swiftly pass through the forest, surprising enemies with volleys of high damage, armor-piercing arrows. Plus, they maintain a high degree of accuracy even at the longest of ranges, making them perfect snipers. So they should have been sniper heroes, is what I'm reading, because that looks like a perfect hero. for Kislev. All right, and moving on, we have the incarnate elemental of beast. Summoned through savage rituals, the incarnate elemental of beast is excuse me. That's just me inserting words again. The incarnate elemental beast is legendary in the most literal of sense. A faceless hunter to some and the horned man to others, this half-human hybrid embodies the merciless hunger of the wild, having been driven to cruelty from countless infusions from spirits of predators. This unbreakable single unit boasts a unique bound variant of a known Kislevite ability. With Incarnate Flock of Doom, the beast passively emits a damaging AoE that follows the creature wherever it goes. Coupled with its high damage output and speed, this beast is an infantry destroying machine. And I think this is my first time really seeing the things in the woods. They do look cool. I still stand by my opinion that they clearly took the slot or took resources away from something else that could have been done. I was never really a Mordheim fan, so I don't care about these things, but they do look cool. The origins of the things in the woods are unknown, but one truth is clear: the forces of chaos tainted this creature, twisting it into a terrifying amalgamation of bone and muscle and set it loose on the enemies of Kislev. So chaos tainted it, and now it's against the enemies of Kislev. You guys really had to twist that one, huh? To make it work. Like, I think this was somebody's passion project, and they said, we have to put it in. And they said, we don't know where to put it in. They said, you just find somewhere to put it in, and that's what we got. So, with the might of an infantry melting powerhouse, the things of the woods devour front lines whole if left unchecked, ripping mere mortals in two with their jagged teeth and claws. It does, however, have a clear weakness, succumbing quickly to threats from arrows and gunfire. The things in the woods cannot remain out in the open for long. Okay, cool. So, up next, and that's a wrap for our introductions. 3 legendary lords. Okay, so we've got a showcase coming tomorrow. We're going to have the patch notes coming on the 30th, and update 4.0 will be launched next Thursday, August 31st. So, I'm sure that I have said enough of my opinion throughout this video, but I'll just restate it real quick. This is all very cool. Mother Ostankya is very cool. I wish we could get Chicken Leg House. It's fine. This is fine. I'm happy with it. I'm very eager to see the cauldron sprout spider legs like it's a Kingdom Hearts monster. The hexes are really cool. The witch's hut, I like it. I'm confused about the magical forest deal. Like, what's our deal with the magical forest? And apparently being in Nagaron, I'm really confused about that. Hag witches should be lords. Akshina ambushers should be heroes and a unit, possibly, but definitely heroes. I've got nothing bad to say about the incarnate elemental of beast. And the things in the woods took the slot of something else, and I'm not too happy about it. I do love the way they look. They just should have come out somewhere else. Like, like an ogre DLC. These would have been great in an ogre DLC, right? They just don't really fit here. I don't know why they're here. It doesn't make any sense. But I'm not the artist, so artist interpretation on that. Anyway, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. This has definitely been an interesting look. I really like Mother Ostankya, and I'm looking forward to playing some as her, but I kind of feel like I would rather confederate her as one of the other Kislevite, not one of the other, as Katerin, because I don't play the other two. But I feel like I would rather confederate her than play as her. even though she does seem like she has some pretty cool campaign mechanics. But that's just my opinion, and definitely let me know yours down below. But until then, to all my friends, wherever you are, good morning, good evening, and good night. I'll see you. Thanks again to everyone for watching. I really couldn't do this without the support of my family, friends, and everyone who is helping me take my dream of becoming a content creator to the next level. I believe this channel will only get better as time goes on, so if you want to aid me in this journey, all I ask is you do what the kids say.
Comment, like, and subscribe!
Thanks guys, and we'll see you in the next one.